la riva is this, just one leg around this leg, right? What I showed, like, it's a variation of it, where you cross your legs, right? So when you do so, like, the leg won't be hooked in his leg anymore, but will be under your own foot, all right? So it is different than the la riva. I find it like a little bit safer. Because that hook here, like, really doesn't mean much. All he needs to do is like this, open his knee, or even just step backwards, and lower his leg a bit, So this foot's quite easy, like, to escape from. And then, like, this one, not so much. So you cross, you lower a bit, you pinch his leg with your knees, right? And then, by all means, you keep going that ankle, like your life depends on it, So, and then, one question that I got here, like, some people are having problems, like, forcing him to step forward, right? So if you're using just this leg, it is hard indeed. If you're using just this one, it's a little bit easier, but sometimes you need both legs, really, bumping forward, right? It's pretty hard for people to avoid that, right? But so the smart people, what they do when they feel that they're being unbalanced, like forward, they won't step so close to my head because they know what I want, right? So instead, they're going to step like far out like this. So then it might be, especially guys that are really flexible, they're going to step so far away from you that it's kind of hard for you to go in, right? So if that's the case, then I'm going to go for this leg also, right? So I'm going to push him forward and look what's happening. The more he opens his base that way, the lighter this leg is going to be. So it's a bit easier for me to lift this foot, right? So I'm going to push him forward like this. I'm going to let go, like I'm pushing his leg with my leg. Right? So instead, I'm going to bring his knee towards my chest and bring his leg with it, right? So this is what I'm going for. Right? So first I push him to unbalance, and once I see that he's opening his base, I keep bringing his leg over me. I'm putting my back fully on the ground. My arm, instead of going for that foot, will be going for this leg instead, right? No grips needed, right? So just hug his leg, like you wanted to keep it really close to you, and then I just keep on rolling. This way. As you could see, I kept like his leg trapped with my leg to prevent him from spinning. So he follows me once I roll on my knees. So here I'm half guard to keep the position to start my guard pass. You need momentum for this move, right? So you don't want to get stuck halfway, right? So once you get started, right? Just try to flow all the way to the end, right? So he's like opening his base. I keep going. Another thing that I like doing once I do that move is to get my head as high on his leg as possible, right? So once I go here, I keep my head on his hip, like this, because then it's a bit harder for him to pin it down, right? And I'm also safer, when it comes to chokes, guillotines, darcies, and all that, right? Because if my leg close to his hip, it's harder for him to attack me, right? Another vulnerable point here is this arm. If he gets an underhook, it's a bit harder for you to keep him rolling, right? So just kind of like hide your elbow under your body like this, so when you can start rolling, you have no chance of stopping, right? As I said before, like momentum is needed for this move, right? So if you get stuck halfway, it's gonna be a little hard, right? So when you start planning it, start planning that you won't stop, right? So assume, so why would you do this move and not the other, right? Just to put things in perspective here, right? So you did first, right? Aim for the first, and then he stepped like all the way up, and then like, that didn't work so well. So then you already know that when you try again, he's gonna open his base so wide that it will be harder for you to get for this leg, right? And then we're already going for the other one, right? So just bring him over, start putting yourself in the position, and then just continue to roll until you finish. It's key for you to stay pretty tight on his leg and maintain his leg fully extended, right? So my head will be pushing his groin on one end, and my head and my leg will be pushing his foot on the other end to keep his leg fully straight. Right? That's what makes it more uncomfortable for the guy on top. All right? Let's give it a try.
She certainly went close. right from the get-go. Pull that leg. Here, right?
I think I can put my hand down, but if you turn,
right? You just reach your neck with your legs. Now you're just
yeah, one. That's okay. I'm just going to put my hand on the ground here.
you want to keep your hands inside. You don't want to point your head out like me right now. You want to keep your hands in your legs. Right on the inside. What's good? Try to say it again.
Grab, pull. I get you going. Pull.